What's up YouTube, Doomnyc here to give you deck of the month, May 2010, Monarchs. Alright, let's get started. First off, we got 3 Caius. Remove a card from the field from play, and if it's a dark monster, deal 1,000 points of damage to your opponent. Really broken, really good. 3 Rises, basically spin a card from your opponent's side of the field back on top of their deck. Another broken card, but really good. Thessalos, basically for hand control. Discard one of the cards from their hand, and if it's a monster, deal 100 times the level of the monster as damage. 1 Mobius, just to destroy back row, destroy 2 spell or trap on the field. Really good card. 2 Prime Material Dragon, basically he negates all types of effects, spell and trap cards that try to destroy your monsters. Really good. 2 Cyber Dragon, basically if you don't have Treeborn Frog, coming back from the graveyard on the field, you can special summon this guy and then tribute him off for a Monarch. And him at 2, 2100 beat stick, really good. Chaos Sorcerer, you got a couple lights, a couple darks in his deck. He's really good, especially if you got a big monster on your opponent's side of the field. He comes in really handy. Sanguine, gonna be searching out your Treeborn Frogs and your tuners. Really good for this deck. Battle Fader, great card. It just came out, absolute power force. Basically you're about to take a direct hit and he's in your hand. You can special summon him to the field, stop that direct attack, and end the battle phase. He remains on the field. Next turn you tribute him for a Monarch. Really good card. 2 Treeborn Frogs, well, what can I say? This guy, just as long as you don't have a spell or trap on the field, this guy will keep coming back from the graveyard, so you just keep tributing those Monarchs. Really good. Synchros, alright, we got 2 Krebons. Basically, he's really good because he's a good stall, so if you need to tribute him for a Monarch, you can. Also with E-Telly, that's a free level 8 Synchros, so it's really good. And Plague, there's a lot of cards in this deck that's going to get Plague in the graveyard for you, so really good tuner, pretty much in any deck. Okay, let's go to the spells. We got 2 Soul Exchange. You take one of your opponent's monsters, face up or face down, tribute it for a Monarch. Basically, you can't attack after you take the monster, but with Monarchs you get such great effects that most times you don't even need to attack. 1 Brain Control, you steal a face up monster, tribute it for a Monarch. Really good at the cost of 800 life points. I mean, you don't even have to think about that. 1 Mind Control, basically to clear monsters off their side of the field, or if you have Krebons on the field or Plague Spreader, Synchro Summon, really good. Okay, 1 Lightning Vortex, basically if they're trying to swarm, they got Light Sworn or they got Black Wings, you use this, you kill their entire front row of monsters, and you can throw away basically Plague Spreader or the 2 Treeborn Frogs. Really good. 1 Foolish Burial, you got a couple of targets. You got the 2 Treeborn Frogs. If you already have those in motion, you can just dump Plague in the graveyard, so really good card. 1 E-Tellies for the 2 Krebons, bring them back on the field. Really quick Synchro Summoning, great card. My Body is a Shield, this is what people are starting to call Mini Solemn Judgment. Great card, I mean, you got Prime on the field, so he's gonna be doing most of the work for you, but this is still a good card in case you don't have him. And then of course Back Row Destruction, True Nade MST Heavy Storm. Alright, let's go to the traps. First off, Trap Dust Shoot. I'm gonna put this in every deck, guys, because if you draw this first turn, it's pretty much game over. You get to see your opponent's hand, and basically all strategies from there pretty much down the drain. Great card. Okay, another card, another trap that's gonna take your Plagues and your Treeborns and send them to the graveyard. Phoenix Wing Blast, and this guy is just like Rise, are gonna top deck one of their cards in the field. Pretty much makes that card useless. 2 Bottomless, a lot of decks obviously are gonna have monsters over 1500, so that's a really good trap. More staples, Solemn, Mirror, and Torrential. And last one, this is probably gonna be a staple soon enough, Starlight Road. You guys know what he does, about to destroy 2 cards in the field, use that, Stardust free. Okay, next let's go to the Synchros. Catastor Android, Bryonic, Goyo, Black Rose, 2 Colossals. Probably wondering, why am I running 2? Well, a lot of level 6 monsters and all the tuners are level 2, so you gotta run a lot of level 8s. 2 Colossal, 2 Thought Ruler, 2 Red Dragon, 2 Stardust, and 1 Mistworm. And you're saying, well, if you're running a lot of level 8s, how are you gonna work around Mistworm? Well, guess what? If you have a tuner on the field, you got a Monarch on the field, and you got a Treeborn Frog coming back, that's Mistworm right there. Really, really good. Alright, let's go to the side deck. We got 1 Gores. You don't really need to run Gores, but I like him just in case because he's a really big beater at 2700. He stops OTKs, but you know, still you contribute the token, all kinds of stuff. Sirocco for Black Wings, you know, basically if you're playing a Blackwing player, you can just side this in, so whenever they decide to swarm, you pump him up, get a lot of damage out of it. 1 Kiko, you know, for any deck that's going to be using the graveyard a lot, if you're going to see Light Swarm, you're going to maybe even see a zombie deck, they might try to come back. This guy will help you out. Glad Beast, oh my god, they really hate this card. Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master, what? I can't even talk enough. Most Glad Beasts can't get over his 1800 defense, and they're going to spin and go back to the deck. I mean, outstanding card. Okay, Creature Swap. I love this card. I love main deck. I like to main deck this card sometimes, depending. If your opponent runs a lot of big monsters, you Creature Swap your Treeborn Frog, they are just gonna hate you. Really, really, really good card. Alright. 2 Deep Prisons, you know, a lot of Starlight Roads out there. Sometimes you might want 1-for-1 monster destruction. Deep Prison will get you there. 2 Light Imprisonings just for Light Sworn, you know, in case you see, you're gonna see Value Sworn, so you might as well keep siding this in. 2 Trap Holes, you know, same thing. Small monsters are in every deck, you know, so you're gonna see it. Blackwings especially. Mirror Votes, more for GBs. Guess what, guys? Gladiator Beasts are here and they're not going anywhere. You need to have this card in your side deck, and of course, Trap Stun. Alright, guys, that was Deck of the Month, May 2010. I hope you guys liked it. And be sure to subscribe and write any comments you guys. If you guys want to see any new decks or any other type of deck ideas, please PM me. I'll definitely take that into consideration. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. Until next time. Peace.